Well, first, I would like to start off just stating some points and let's get going. So, just because you're your husband's, you just got married, just because all these things doesn't mean that means there's a green light for you to fight more. That doesn't mean that you guys should be fighting more. That doesn't mean that you should be complaining more. That does not mean that you should be picking on his shortcomings even more now that you're married. There are some things that you may have to work out, but generally, you want to get into a flow of not having to fight about everything and in order to keep your relationship fresh, the fighting should really be left to a minimal. The drama should really be left to a minimal, and that should not be your number one priority when continuing your marriage or being in your marriage. And yes, sometimes fights are okay. There's nothing wrong with them, but you don't want them consistently. You don't want them super often, and you don't want them all the time. And another one is going to be how to be your husband's girlfriend, be sexy. So the things that you kind of did to keep him, as people will say, you did things to get someone, do the same things to keep someone. So if it made you feel really good to wear makeup when you've seen him, if it makes you feel good, wear your makeup. If it makes you feel good, wear your fancy earrings, wear your cute lashes, wear your spicy heels. Don't get into this funk of mundane and boring things. Keep the relationship alive. Even if he is not showing up as his best self, you show up as your best self. Feel good and look the part. He married you for a reason. He sees value in you. So you need to do things to make your own self feel good. And another one is going to be interested in him, guys. So, ladies, sometimes we can feel like we know everything about a person and there's no absolute need to learn more about them. But in a relationship, we're not the same person we even were 2 months ago, let alone 2 days ago. Maybe we could have new political ideas. Maybe we could have new ideas when it comes to how we want our life to look. Listen to him and find out, has he evolved? Studies show that you need at least 19 minutes of some sort of talking a week with your husband for you guys to be on the same page when it comes to how, what's been going on in your life. How's your mother? How's your little cousin? So these things matter. So still being interested in your husband, still being interested in his point of view, the same way you were before, but being interested, listening to him, and just keeping that fun relationship alive when you would like hear something that he said and you would be in awe. So keeping that alive. And another one is going to be have your own hobbies. So you need to maintain your mental health. You need to maintain your own finances. Maybe your hobbies have to do with starting a YouTube channel. Maybe your hobbies have to do with, you know, just riding a bike. If these things are your hobbies, keep them going and don't look for him to make plans for you guys every single day. Some days have your own plans of when you're going to see your family or when you're going to see your mother. Stick with the same things that made you feel good and made you happy before you enter the relationship. Stick with those things even when the relationship has took a very serious step. So just really keeping up with your own hobbies, maybe joining a yoga class, maybe joining a workout class, but you want to keep your hobbies ongoing. You want him to have his own hobbies, and then maybe there's some hobbies where you guys can come together. But ultimately, your mental health is your priority. And he is not in charge of that. You are in charge of that. So if you need to listen to affirmations, that could be a hobby. If you need to listen to your audiobooks, that could be a hobby. But you want to keep up the hobbies that you have for yourself. So let's see here. Have your own hobbies, be sexy, be interested in him, and just keep doing the things that make you the person you were before the relationship. Keep those things going and keep growing. So, just wanted to pop in with a message, and I hope you guys enjoy. And I'll be back tomorrow, same time for around 4:30. Okay, bye guys.